Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. Now, let's see what's going on for your mind, body, soul, what you need to know, grow, and let go, and the problem, solution, and the outcome. So, we're going to get into that. We'll clarify with my other cards here, with the tarot cards, and we'll see what shows up for you, collective. So let's get started with your mind. What's on your mind at this time? All right. So express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. And this might be something that is the end of a cycle for a new one to open, and this might be part of the new cycle starting for you. Let's see here. What else is showing up? And we have the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. So this may have something to do with stability. Maybe you're evaluating certain things or looking at the structure of something. Maybe even manifestations that you are trying to get to come forward. Let's see. One more, please. Spirit. Yank that one. All right. Appreciation or appreciate the moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And it was on the fence as it showed up this way. So when I put it down, it's gonna show, because I have to put the cards this way. It's gonna look like it's on the fence, but it's on the fence here. So, and forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So this is kind of saying that this is closed out, a new opportunity has come into your life, and it's a new beginning. So appreciate the moment of this new person that might be coming into your life here if you haven't already met them, and ask for forgiveness for any past things or disappointments that you may still be hanging onto. So have those things off of your mind by letting those things go so you're not bringing it into the next relationship. And usually when that comes through, it's all about the self-worth that you're feeling. Somebody didn't feel or didn't see your self-worth, and you know what you bring to the table. And I feel like you need to regain that self-worth and get that confidence back, which is going to be in your sacral, in your emotions, and your maturity. So something you're not going to be closed off to, you're going to be mature about it, and you're going to be able to accept it, that part is done. And having the willpower to kind of move forward into this new uh, creative stage that you may have. Now, it's going to pop you into the solar plex where you're going to gain some lesson and wisdom and knowledge from this. And it's about being in your personal power, which is that self-esteem and confidence. And once you gain that back, you will step into your solar plex. So let's just see what's showing up. Mysticism. Your intuition is off the charts here. You're able to see clearly, and you have that sense of awareness. So you may pick up on a lot of details that most people miss. And this might be that you are picking up on key body language, looks, the looks that are going on behind somebody's back, or whatever the case is you're picking up on that. Let's just see here. You have an ability here that's quite through the generations. It's a generational heritage. Like you inherit that from somebody in your family. Let's see, completion. There's the completion, and it may be tough to swallow whatever this completion is. You're still in that sacral chakra, but the mysticism, you are seeing a lot going on. You're not ignoring your intuition. You are definitely on point with it. and you don't have any self-doubts about what you're seeing. So I do like that. Or if you are having those self-doubts, I feel like you need to trust that intuition. Okay, so, and we have, there it is, popping right into that solar plex. Now you're seeing through the facade with the mysticism. You are aware of what's going on. You are seeing clearly what this is about, and you know your self-worth, and you know that you need to complete the cycle for this facade to be over. I feel like you know your worth, you know who you are, and if they didn't see that, that's their loss, is kind of what I'm getting here. So good on you. I like that. That's the way it should be too, because you know what you're worth, and if they don't see it, then they're not worth your time to begin with, really. All right, let's look at what your soul is saying at this point. All right. Material attachments. Too much focus on visible trappings. Now, this might have been your person that was like this, or maybe you're trying to look at finances maybe differently. And I feel like by focusing on that, you need to be kind of having your plan, get started on your plan, and then let it all go, right? So that it comes in for you, and trusting that it will. By focusing on certain things that you're not getting is not going to help you get those things if it's in a pessimistic um, side of things, right? It's going to actually be what you're not getting. So you won't actually get those things, right? So we do have a healing connection though. So whoever this is, you might be able to help heal that within them. This is something that's playful and fun, and I feel like you have a great time with this person. And the fact that they're focused on that, or if you're focused on that, it might be because of your self-worth. And you may be looking at, maybe that is what is lacking, of why this person maybe moved on, or you're kind of searching back on what things are or aren't. The signs and the clues. Okay, the universe is talking to you, so just listen up, watch for signs, and you're going to get the conversation you need. Maybe even take note of the numbers that you're seeing on the clock and look up those numbers. You might get answers to your questions. All right, let's have a look at what you need to know here with the good, the bad, and the ugly. See what's going on for that. All right, there is a change when it comes to the courtship. So somebody else is going to come in for you by the looks of it. Once you, and this is going to be a healing connection. So as you're healing, your person's going to come in and help you heal more of that. And you might be moving out and run into somebody new. This might end up being far more than just a breakup. It may be a divorce. And you need to expect that that's what's going to probably happen here with this change. Um, you may already know this, yeah, but there is going to be love coming in for you. Maybe you really love this person, but they didn't see your worth, right? You were quite aware of that fact. You saw who they really were, and they maybe didn't like that fact that you could see right through them. And I feel like they didn't get away with a whole lot without you knowing about it or finding out about it. And they probably really didn't like that idea. Maybe they were used to manipulating people and getting their way. However, you did marry this person, so there may be a divorce. Now, if you didn't marry this person, it might be somebody that is coming in for you that is having to get divorced. All right, you are going forward on your path. Keep going is, ooh, what I'm getting now. This is on the fence. Wonders of the universe. Now you may be wondering what the universe is up to when it comes to your path and where you're meant to go. Just set pure intentions and look at that. Your new beginning will start. It's closing out this cycle. Once you have the verdict, yeah, you're going to be able to heal your chaos, and as you're healing that, a new beginning may show up for you. let's have a look here about what you need to let go, because this is you growing by letting this person go, realizing what you needed to do here, and going down the path that you know is meant for you. Now, I am gonna take the courage card, but and I'm gonna take a crossing because it kind of all flipped around, and this may have something to do with the group. Maybe brave when they're in a group, but get them on their own and they're a bit of a coward or something along those lines. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but needing to let go. Yeah, you may have been rejected by this person. I feel like they maybe didn't have a lot of courage, maybe drew it out longer than it needed to be about breaking up. Yeah, you're maybe patient about this, wanting some type of change, but you're going to heal just fine after this and discover your life purpose. I like it. Yes. And it may have something to do with somebody new coming in for you. I like it. So, what is the problem here? What is the problem? All right, Goddess of the Moon. So this is actually maybe looking and assessing things on how you might move ahead towards some rewards or some blessings coming in. Now, Goddess of the Moon is being ready for a new union. I do like that for you. Let's see here. What else we have? Oop, all right, I'll take all three. Envy. Okay, so I feel like there was some envy towards it might have been jealousy. Well, it's usually envy is different than jealousy. So the person you were with maybe envied something you had. Oh, you got appreciated by a lot of people through your journey with this person. They were envious of the attention you were getting. You already know there's a new beginning coming up on this. Look at that. The door to personal healing and happiness. I love it. And this is again looking back on your spiritual journey or reflecting on your spiritual journey, on how far you've come. Also, assessing what has happened in your journey for the lessons being learned. By reflecting back on it, you can actually see the lesson sometimes of somebody's rejection is somebody's protection, because had you stayed with them, they may have cheated on you and maybe you didn't know they were cheating, or whatever the reason is, they were envious of you. So they didn't like that you got a lot of attention. So that was a problem for them, and that was their problem. So don't put that on you. Don't let them put that on you. That's all them, and that's their problem. Anyone that's jealous or envious of their partner like that is just that's recipe for disaster as far as I'm concerned. All right, let's see for the solution. There's the new beginning, walking through the arch into the new phase and new beginning, into another world. Oh, reconciliation. So you might reconcile with somebody else here, maybe with the person that you married. I don't know. Let's just see. Okay. No, it's somebody that you were really good friends with, or there was a friendship that you had with this person. They're going to find out that you are getting a divorce. Or you're going to find this person by walking into them or walking into somewhere that they are, and you come across them. Let's see the outcome here. See what happens with this new love. You're going to be flexible. I like it. Or your person is. You're going to compromise, adapt, and change. Shedding, you're reducing losses, elimination, and completion. We're completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. And I feel like this is whatever you needed to shed or let go of, you did. And public face, follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. So you may do some type of glow up. I love it. And wisdom, there is the lesson. You are seeing the lesson now. as you reflect back on, because we do have a lot of sevens that keep coming up in the numbers where that keeps coming back up of reflecting back on your journey. You are getting some type of reward by seeing what the lesson is, right? So let's just clarify a couple things. Okay, you knew there was something more going on here than meets the eye. There's your intuition. Oh, that's a Hierophant. Never mind. I thought that was the um, High Priestess. Okay, so the Hierophant. Okay, this is maybe a marriage, or maybe there's certain standards that you have, certain things that are socially acceptable, and cheating may not be one of them. You're seeing something, they're not seeing your worth, and they have a negative outlook on you. And you can't change what that other person is seeing. It's their problem. That's if that's how they're seeing you. Yeah, Five of Wands. This is a conflict. This is conflicting opinions, maybe even a complex struggle that you're having with this person. I feel like you're better off. Yeah, look at that. They may have found new love, or this is what's showing up for you. Queen of Wands. Okay, so in the reverse. So this is somebody that has a temper, that's revengeful, and definitely domineering, if you will, or shows that shadow self. It's my way or the highway type of thing, right? So that may have been what you were dealing with in this relationship where your self-worth went and crashed and burned. Yeah, when it comes to a partnership here. So you're seeing this person through the facade that they're putting on for you, and you're not buying it. So yeah, look at that. You're already thinking about the end, or you may know that the end is coming. Yeah. All right. So you might be manifesting here. Maybe you got a different opportunity for abundance, which could be about a career or finances. Could be about resources that you're going to accumulate, or it could be about what you're going to manifest next. Nine of Cups, single. Look at that. And Four of Cups. So definitely wanting this. Well, you've had dissatisfaction, and that's why you're becoming single here. So you might be the one that wants the divorce. Yeah, there might be a lot of different options that you're going to have. You're using your intuition. I love that because I felt that over here, even though it was a Hierophant. And you're being truthful with yourself about this person. You can feel the hatred that they have on you, or that the envy that they're showing you. Let's see here. Maybe they're talking a lot of shit about you. Behind your back, you might be getting told what they're saying. Okay, we got judgment here. Looks like you're going to make a judgment call about some type of work that you might be doing. Looks like you're going to have it turn in your favor with this new beginning. And I feel like this is where this life purpose shows up, and it has to do with this other person. All right, it's on the fence. Yeah, time to go. You're thinking about it's time to go with it being on the fence. Let's just see here. Somebody is coming in to romance you. It's a heartfelt romance. Oh, Ace of Wands. This is a passionate beginning. I like this. This is something you're going to see or initiate even, or you're going to see something progress here. Ooh, with the Lovers. So you may have felt this was something you let go of in the past, especially if there's reconciliation here. It may be a friend that you had in your past, and it looks like maybe things ended in that friendship, or maybe it was somebody you really loved. Maybe they moved away. Maybe you weren't able to come together with a love. Maybe it was a love that you walked away from. Maybe you moved, or they moved, or something happened where you didn't want to break up, but you had to break up because of distance or something like that. Let's see about the envy here and the problem. All right, Nine of Pentacles. This may be that it was something that's going to be slow and steady wins the race here with this new beginning. You're not going to jump right in, but you will have a victory. This is good news. I do like this for you. Okay, this is showing up in the upright. So, King of Wands, this person is a nice looking person. They may even have a vision for what they want to do here. Maybe in regards to what the problem is. They may be able to tell you what they're feeling about that. You will have a win though. So whatever is going on here about maybe finances with the Knight of Pentacles and this new person, because I feel like you're going to have this new person here. What the problem might be is this is going to get back to somebody else that you're getting divorced from, and there's envy there. So this person might be envious of this new relationship you're having. Look at this. 10 of Cups. Boundaries are in place. Upper hand. And the 9 of Wands. So you are healing. You are the wounded warrior. And I do like that because this is all in the upright, even though it's crossing. It looks like it's crossing, but because my cards are all this way, and the top is up here. Let's see about this star. So we're being guided. Somebody might be guided in for this. And you were meant to walk away from this person, abandon this whole idea, because it was unhealthy and it was a bad situation. All right, Page of Wands. You're not ecstatic about this or feeling great or excited about this ending, but I feel like with this you may have felt gullible, or that person was very pessimistic or lazy or unreliable or impatient or whatever the case is. They may have been saying that about you, or maybe that's why you walked away. Aha, you manifested this person in, and you may not even realize that. And you might have been something like, well, I'm not going to have anybody like that again. If I'm going to have somebody, this is what I want in a person. And now that's what was sent out, and this is who's come back to you. So nicely done. Uh-huh. Okay, wow. Interesting enough. Should we look at the attributes and see what this person collective may have that you may recognize when you see them? Now, of course, pick what's resonating for you, leave the rest. You have an idea of what's going on in your life, so I'm just merely reading the cards and what I'm getting. Okay, so we have curly hair, so maybe more than one of you has curly hair. We have skin condition. We have powerful, so somebody here is very powerful in their own right. We have an oval face, somebody that is mature for their age even. It doesn't mean that they're older. However, you could be. Average height. Okay, we have very young at young at heart, or there is a big age difference here. We have freckles. We have a tooth gap. And we have thin or skinny. And we have white American. So let's look at what letters may be in their name, first, middle, or last, that may be helping you figure out who this might be. They are unique. They stand out to you. They may have a U in their name, an L in their name. This is somebody that's you need to open your heart to, that is a true commitment coming up for you. We have E for enlightenment. They share insights with you. They maybe show the way or reach the pinnacle. So I like this because I feel like maybe Lou, I guess it's an O for Lou, but oh, double L's here, learning. So you did learn the lesson, and you may be better off in your way you communicate. Maybe there was inside information that you were getting about what they were saying behind your back, and you did some research about what was going on that you knew your intuition was trying to tell you. You maybe investigated that. There's the wisdom and the learning curve. you did get some advice, or maybe you went back to school, but in this situation, I feel like maybe in your experience, maybe you've experienced some of this shady ass behavior before, and maybe somebody was telling you what they were saying, what they were doing. Maybe you got a um, somebody to follow them and get pictures. I can't remember what that is. Hidden investigator, or I can't remember. Private eye. Yeah, there we go. Somebody along those lines. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. Would love to have you. And don't forget to hit that like. It really does tell YouTube that you really value the content. And it helps me show up to do the readings. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.